Well, hello. Hey, my name's Katie. I do the New York Times crossword puzzle here every day. And if you've watched any of these before, but even if you haven't, you can tell from my energy that Sundays are my most favorite puzzles. It's a combination of a whole bunch of things. Anyway, today is Sunday, August 9th. I am excited to do this puzzle. We've been having a stellar week solving the puzzle. So, I'm feeling good going into this, which I have to say, much like computers and technology smell fear, the puzzle smells fear. So if you go in with this energy of like, I'm just going to own it, you will own it. So just keep that in mind. If you are a puzzle solver and you're discouraged or struggling, as all of us have been at some point, remember that the energy is important. Go in with the mindset of, this is going to be a great puzzle, and that has worked for me. I don't know why. Also, I'm not a power of positive thinking person. I'm just not, but there's something about, whatever. I'm opining. Needless to say, let's get started, because I feel like I've been waiting all week for this. I'm so excited. Hang on, I want to get this right. Yeah, I got to be bigger. What do you think? I'm going to play second fiddle in my own video, please? Okay, so what do we have here? Freestyle exercise. Now, if you know, you know, but Sundays have a theme, a stated theme, and all the theme answers will relate to whatever this statement is. And it's the only day of the week where there is a stated theme, as far as I know. Unless there's the unusual exception here and there, but I can't remember the last time I've seen an exception. So we've got freestyle exercise. I do want to say I have set myself up with a lovely iced coffee. I'm so proud of this cup. It's a delicious Cometeer coffee with a little protein shake in there. So it's a proffee, but I wish I didn't have to have the protein shake in there. Whoa. Oh, guys. Now, also, if you typically don't do the Sundays, you'll notice they're much bigger than the weekdays. And I think it's a 15 by 15. It's got to be bigger than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 by 21 is what this is going to be today. I think there's a stated, when you, hang on, I'm going to stop this. There's a stated size when you are constructing the puzzle that they give you for weekdays and Sundays. So 21 is not a number that sticks in my head, so it must be like a range, but I think weekdays must be like 15 by 15, maybe, or even, I don't know. Listen, I'm not a constructor, but I'm glad we got here because we can give Eric Agard his props for Sunday. Hopefully, props. What I noticed here, very long clues here. And we have yet again another lovely diagonal theme. We had this yesterday as well, but it was just one kind of split the puzzle in half diagonally. Now we have a lovely symmetrical kind of 4 diagonal lines. Pretty. Okay. And remember, our theme is freestyle exercise, my favorite kind. Okay. Result of some peace talks. I wonder if this could be accords. It seems appropriate. Fox-like would be sly. And if this is right, it's kind of a banner day because I never get kind of an anchor word on the first shot. So, ones who made the team. Roster? Father of the river gods. Oh, Greek myth. Okay, wow. Why do I feel like this is going to be cool? You know, like something cool. Government act whose name comes from the Greek for forgetfulness. Okay. Oh, wow. People representative. I know this, and it's up here, but it's not. Okay, this is Lorne, which does make me feel good about roster. You know, like it's sitting there, which makes me feel good about Accord. So, love that. 1 bit. 1 bit. Okay. I do believe this is going to be cool, mostly because it's so obvious, but here's where my Greek and Roman mythology merges, and I never know the difference. I think this is Oceanus, where we get the word ocean from. It must be the Roman pantheon would be Neptune. So, oh wait, river gods. That seems weird that it's river. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'm guessing. We'll just see. I want that to be thing. 1 of 2 in Hawaii. Oh. Swimmer's invitation. What if it's something like, come on in, the water's fine? Let's just try it. I'm gonna leave it. Let's see if it pans out. That would be a banner. Amnesty? Which, I mean, that would be a thing. Show great fondness is dote. All signs are good here, guys. All signs are good. Oh, this is gonna be... It's like... It's not the word prelate, but it's something like that. I think this could be in... We'll find out. Too cool. Aha. I think this is going to be legate, which was not the word I was thinking of. And 1 bit is at all. So... But guys, wow, I feel good about this. Congressional. Maybe. What if this... Is this neurology? What's this? Yeah, that's a hiss. So I do think this is going to be congressional. Senator? Naval rank, ensign would be that. Retort of denial. Okay, I don't know. Offer emotional support for. Time that's an artist's name backwards. Oh no. Did the butterfly. Swam. Okay, so it's not king. Oh, well, it would be nice if I could spell. There. Okay. Did the butterfly would be swam. What if... Oh, 10 bad jobs. Hellscapes. I've been there. It doesn't fit. It is not. And by the way, bad jobs is heists. I love it. I love it. By the way, I got new specs today. They're bifocals. If that tells you, if nothing says midlife glory like bifocals, I don't know what does. Okay. Offer emotional support for. Okay. Overwhelm. Now, this could be emotional overwhelm, but another way to think about this is like a line could overwhelm a space, or, you know, something like that. So it's not just necessarily looking for like a mood word or something, you know? Yeah, this is 10 a.m. The artist backward is Manet, who, confusingly, is in the same time period as Monet and actually has somewhat similar art. So help a girl out, will ya, guys? Jeez, how am I supposed to keep those straight? I think this is swamp. And similar to what I was saying, swamp is, you know, even overwhelmed at work, we would say, oh, I'm swamped, you know. One at the U.S. Mint. Oh, unum. Like the words that are on our money, right? Okay. And a phrase chewing on our bone over here. I think this is just simply show up, you know? In the lead, I think, is on top. I'm going to follow this down, even though we could keep going across, because you go where the momentum takes you. Oh, boy. I think this is Utes. I did not know this before I started doing the puzzle. There's a lot of clues around Native American people, and I always knew the Utes as like the NCAA team, you know, the University of Utah Utes, but that's the actual natives from that area. Shout out to them. They probably need it, honestly. Oh, Nene leaks. Wow, we haven't seen a housewife in the puzzle in a long time. Winter pellets are sleet. Yeah, I think this is neurology, which does make sense. Branch with the stem. They're talking about the brain stem there, right? Okay. Parts of many combo meals. Sodas. I had one yesterday. It was delicious. And God sends boons, maybe? I'm going to leave that open for a minute. Oh, Beaver's home. This could be a hedge, but I'm also thinking it could be ridge. What's this? I don't know. Unhelpful. Okay, so Roti has been in the puzzle this week. However, non is in here a lot. Either could fit here. So with a mind toward one of those, almsgiving and pilgrimage for 2. Okay. I don't know. Reprimand that might be biting. This is going to be URL, I think. www string, you know, the link address. Up for the day. Many a spacious apartment, I think, is loft. I'm taking a guess, but oh, I love a loft. I love them. Yeah. Okay. I knew this was going to be something religious. Almsgiving and pilgrimage, generally speaking, I think part of many major religions. And that gives us roti, which I've talked about already. This week, great word. All of the words that we derive were used directly from an Indian language or subdialect. I just love them. They're so musical. We were talking about conundrum the other day. Also a good example. Okay. I wonder if this is like arisen or awoken. I don't know. I don't know. Destiny. Is this life? Do you see that? Treeless tracts. Oh. Purple yam. Ooh. Ube. Yes. Ube. I love it, and I'm also fascinated by it. It is a purple food, naturally. And it is sweet. And the way we use it might be the issue I have. Yeah. I think this is going to be arisen. Because I do think this is life. Destiny. Afterlife. I don't love... This is not going to start with an A up here, I don't think. This could also be sedge. So, I don't know so far. But not to worry. It'll come to us. Treeless tracts. Now, a tract of land is like just a parcel, right? A piece of land. So, I love this word. A hammer part is a peen. So hammers that we normally use, like the typical hammer, the type of them is ball peen hammer. And the ball is the front part that strikes the thing. And I think the peen is the little, pull up a nail part. I'm using logic to infer that, so don't quote me on that. But if you do know, drop a comment. I do love that, though. Honey boo boo. Bee sting. That's a good clue. I like that. Bit of folklore, I think, is probably tale. And what do we got here? First woman to play regularly in a major American men's pro baseball league. I don't know. Setting Ferguson Kanafani's All That's Left You and Morid Barghouti's I Saw Ramallah. Is this Palestine? I don't know for sure, but here's the thing about puzzles. A lot of times I employ the keep it simple, stupid rule. If it fits and it makes sense, chances are it's right. And I've been wrong on that principle before, but I would say 8 out of 10 times that is true. So I like to put that in, and then if it's wrong, no harm, we can take it out. But it helps me spur new ideas, All right. Something that might not be well received when someone asks, how do I look? I can't wait to find out what that is. Name names. This could be told. It could be sang. Oh boy. Now see, I'm usually pretty good on stand-up comics, but none of those names. USS. The Enterprise. The Starship. I think. Let's see. I might be getting too big for my britches, and usually the puzzle has a way of knowing that too and slaps you down real fast, so. Okay. This is Hulud, and if that looks insane to you, join the club, because I did not really know that you could put an ED on the end of hulud, but oh my god, that just looks, that's a mess. Something that might not be, okay, we don't know that one so well yet. Combine as in resources, I think is pool. Good girl for you. She's sitting on her dog bed, just chilling. Blank, take arms against a sea of trouble. O2? O2. Like OHTO. I think that's what it is. I am not firm enough to commit to something so short, so I'm going to leave it out, but oh, this is steps, and it is a landform that is typical in Africa, you know, the steppes. Yeah. What could this be? Okay, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, prefix with normative. I wonder if this is cis. CIS? Although I would not typically say that. I would say if you're going for that concept, it would be heteronormative. I know because I'm a sociologist, okay? But by a shoestring, on a shoestring, hard to say. They're parked in parks. RVs? Let's try RVs. I feel good about that. Yeah, lip is sass. Amusement park ride in which one's legs dangle high off the ground. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Okay. This is going to be, I think, on a shoestring because, watch this, inverted roller coaster, I think. Yeah. It's the kind that hang from the track as opposed to ride on the track. I think that is right. And look at this. This is going to be cis-normative. Either I'm way out of the game or I think that's a stretch. I've never really heard anybody use that. Maybe it's used more in writing. I don't know. I haven't really heard that. Corporate is going to be this. Controversial business oversight. I don't know what the oversight is, but I feel good about corporate. Is this poor people's campaigns? And this has to be then sleep, I think. Would be nice if I don't know what this is. Let's do it. I'm in. This is looking real shady to me over here, so this is going to need some TLC, I think. All right. Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Well, all things will be made clear in time. Since. So, two ways we could think about this that I can think of right off the bat. Since they left the house, so a time, you know, or since red and blue make purple, we're not going to use it to make green, right? Like a therefore, or like a conclusion, right? So, this has been in here before. Self-congratulatory declaration. I rule. I love that. Let's put a smile on your plate. How about IHOP? And we're halfway. It's 20 minutes. We're right on target for a Sunday. Please subscribe because that's what we do at halfway. If you're still here, Please. Please. I'm just trying to get the word out that I do these. I want to be a resource. I do them every day anyway. And if it's enjoyable or helps, if you're a puzzle solver and it helps you kind of get some strategy or some ideas, I am here for you. But you must subscribe in order to be reminded that I post every single day here. So, this is going to be whirls, which we love. I love that word. What a great little word. Yeah, this is as of. Good. Nintendo villain with a W on his cap is Wario. I know that. Was it last Sunday that was the Mario puzzle? That is where I learned that. And it's, I think, the evil villain because it's an M turned upside down. Mario. Wario. Ooh. Wario. Okay. What is this? Or two. Okay. I'm glad we didn't fill that in then. Some OT enders, TDs. And what do we have here? That's scary. But I don't know what that means. So I'm going to assume that's fine because everything else I think is right. This, I think, is corporate surveillance. Yeah, just the way that was shaping up. Now, did we spell it right? We will find out in a minute. Pleasing rhythms are grooves. This is probably fess up. Yeah, fesses. Okay. Some fan-made literary works informally fanfics. And bothersome recurrence, I think, is flare up. Oh, no. One of the 5 pillars of Islam referring to prayer. It's on the tip. It's in my brain cells. I cannot think of the word exactly. What a great word. Very complicated situation, so to speak, is a morass. And June's got to go outside, so give me 2 seconds, okay? Because she's being pushy now. I'll be right back. Okay. I think I'm back. Gotta check to make sure my camera's following me. Okay. We are doing great. We're doing great here. Main ingredient in salsa verde. Oh. It's the green things. Why can't I think of their name with the papery little skins? It'll come to me. Gimme, I think, is more. And diamond component. That could be baseball diamond or the gem. Oh, eyes informally are peepers. We love that. Oh, is this true? Could this also be czars? I think maybe it is. Nurse. Uh-oh. We're in trouble here. Lover. Oh, thank God. Lover of Tristan is Isolde. And maybe this is not right. This sure looks like polenta. Maybe this is not czars down here either, although it works here. Gene activating substance. That... Is this inducer? Inducer? Yeah. Okay. This is going to be Oh. Okay. This is inducer. The O. I hate this. The answer is silent A. You know, I'm trying to do the puzzle here. Like, why do you throw these in here? Okay, fine. That is true. There's nothing untrue about that. Yeah, and morass still works. Okay, all right. We did it. God, what are those green things called? Ugh. Obviously, we'll figure it out, but it kills me. I love salsa verde. I've made it before. Why can't I think of the name of it? All right, here we go. Where a band might go. Wrist. And simple coffee brewing method, I think, is drip. Oh, God. Grown? Yeah, it's a tomatillo. Thank you. Why did it take me that long? Ridiculous. Like the Taj Mahal and the Hagia Sophia architecturally, they are domes. At least and I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but you don't say it Hagia or Hagia. It's Hagia. Sophia, that's in Turkey, and the Taj Mahal we know is in India. In Agra, as the puzzle tells us every other day. Sounds from pigeons, coos, and group of partridges. Oh, I can't even know. I can't wait to see. So this is the clue that refers to like the actual names of groups of animals. Like it's a parliament of peacocks and a pod of whales. So that's what we're looking for. They're they're so far out there sometimes. This could be a coven for all we know. Wonk. Okay. Like a lion's coat. We'll find out. Oh, this is going to be domed. Because this will end in a D. Excuse me. I have a lot of congestion, I guess. Oh, bond between Lazenby and Dalton. So Lazenby was after Sean Connery. Roger Moore is he's the one, I think, except for the current times. Roger Moore was in the most. He was Bond for the longest, I think. And then there was Timothy Dalton, and then there was Pierce Brosnan, and then there was Daniel Craig. You know what? This is hilarious, but a wonk could be a maven, and this may work out that this is a coven. We will find out. Like a lion's coat. We'll find out. Agency that protects the right to unionize. Oh. ACLU? Ugh, God. I hate the Beatles trivia. I don't know it, okay? I just don't know. Alright, let's just keep moving. This is AIG. Something tells me that's right. First of all, there's not many banks with just 3 letters. AIG is clearly a European bank. I thought it was German, but it could be this. Anne Hathaway. Unrightful. Hot take here, but unrightful Oscar winner. She won for Les Mis, I think, right? God, that movie was so horrible, and she was terrible in it. She's a bad singer. She's a mediocre actress. I do not understand what that deal was. Also, I feel the same way about Gwyneth Paltrow. Like, please. Not that good. Group in support of a queen. Oh boy. I don't know. But I'm certain it's Anne Hathaway, so, you know, What may pile up during a digital detox? I feel like the chances are good. This is email. It piles up without a digital detox. Every time I open my inbox, I'm like, how is it possible that I got 300 emails yesterday? Like, craziness. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? This is going to be Let It Be. That is a good song. So, in a flurry? No. In a something re. I would say tizzy, but that's Roger Moore is thwarting that, so forget it. Group in support of a queen. I feel like this is going to be like bees or something, you know? Because I got high. A little on the nose, but okay, fine. Magazine for Entrepreneurs, Inc. And that was in here yesterday, so thank you. Good to go, I think is set. I'm all set. I'm good to go. X or Y is an axis. 12 letters. Okay. Sure. I'm not sure what 12 we're talking about. Is that the 12th letter of the Greek alphabet, or is it the letters that comprise the Roman numeral 12, which would be XII? I don't know. Let's come back down here. Yikes. That's not helpful. I think AIG could potentially be wrong because my initial thought was this was going to be hint at. Again, this follows the principle of like, what is the most likely answer? Like, what's the common conventional wisdom answer? And turns out that's going to be right because Macbeth was a thane, which is a title like Earl or Lord, you know, in that whole, like, what do they call that? Patronage system. Don't see too many thanes, but Macbeth is definitely one of them. Number of letters. Okay, guess what? We answered our own question. So 12 letters is going to actually be where I was like coming up a little short there was like, well, why wouldn't it? I don't know why I did this, but this is going to be congressional district, which makes sense. And that gives us 12. So answered our question there. And this is Afro Man. Awesome. Who was made famous by that lawsuit. What was that about? Oh, it was like a rights lawsuit or something. Not rights, a copyright lawsuit. He did a rap. Oh, I cannot remember. Ugh. Yeah, I remember him. Oh, Ursa Major. We love... That is the, bear constellation. Wait, no. Is that the Big Dipper? Ursa Major and Ursa Minor? You know... All right. Well, we did get flu up here, so thank God. A Dutch city with a namesake jar. Oh, I don't know. Oh, ocular affliction is a sty. And Jamaican folk song about dock work. Day-o, day-o. Daylight come and me want go home. not gonna do any more. Oh, number of letters, alphabet, something, maybe? Long-handled tool could be hoe. Also, I mean, truly crossword fill at this point. Nary a day goes by that we don't have that. I feel like this is over something. Overtook, overran, over. Oh boy. Leader? Leiden? Oh boy. Oh boy. We've gone astray. I got too big for my britches. Let's take these out. None of that looks right. Well, thank God. This is lifespan. I did not know it was that long. I knew it was long. ING? No. IN. Okay, we'll have to wait. Source of fragrance cones. Fine. Bestowing extravagantly on. Alright, well, I think this is going to be an ING. I don't know what else, but... Named names. Yeah, see? This is going to be sang. And I'm here for it. Yeah. Something that might not be well received. Honest answer. Kind of true, but not in my case. I would like someone to tell me if I look like an ass before I go outside and have other people think it quietly. It's not exactly fast food. Molasses. MOL. Wait a minute. It says molasses. I'm gonna go with this, and if we get rebuffed when we try to submit, we'll know to switch this. Molasses. I think it's ES. Is this Toni something? We'll see. Okay, we're getting back to this problematic part over here. Something is very weird. Oh, okay. It's weird because we had the wrong word in here. So, go undefeated is sweep, which is great. I guess that because what was looking evident here is that this is tomorrow. And guess what? That is the component, or the counterpart of today. I guess. That's a weird way to say it, but not wrong. Yeah, I think this is boating, right? And a beaver, I think it's lodge, and I think we're not talking about... Well, maybe we are. Does the animal... Does what a beaver live in called a lodge? There's also... Isn't there also, like, a social club, like the Elks, named the Beavers? Maybe I'm totally making that up. Anyway, this is Latin life, and this then becomes tongue lashing for the reprimand that might be biting, ironically. So we are making progress here, which we love to... Okay, great. This is lavishing, which is the bestowing extravagantly on. And selling off as stocks, I'm not sure. Display perfect timing, much like dancers. Move as one. Okay, weird. Makes it sound like it's a... I was thinking it would be like a technical term. I don't think move as one is technical, but Divesting is dumping stocks. Communicate through a disagreement. Have something. Yeah. Edging. Number of letters. Oh. Alphabet song. It's a number. A performance. You get it. All right. This is debt. Debt forgiveness. What I am hoping to receive in the public service loan forgiveness program, because I have been paying like the indentured servant that I am for literally 12 years. So thank you so much. I will hear nothing about it. Edging. Defeating? Okay. I'm gonna there's not much that I could see if you edge us, in a game. It's not untrue. Surpassed. Out. Cow. Okay. Yeah, so I was gonna say cow. Initially, I was like, oh, we're talking about the animal. Except that when I started to see the letters come in, I was like, we are not talking about the animal. And cow can be a verb that it's the root of the word coward, right? And so to cow something is to like intimidate it, right? And so if you are daunted by something, if you are intimidated by it, you are a coward, right? See, all comes together. English language. Okay. Group in support of a queen ant colony. Okay. I knew it wasn't going to be bees because we had another bee clue in here, but I knew it was going to be animals and not like, queen, the wife of a king, not human. The first, oh my God. I think it's got to be, oh my God. The first C of Vietnam's HCMC? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Also, I don't know. National Labor, okay. It's the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB. I knew the name of it. I could not and never would have come up with this on its own. Alliance code is Tawny. I was like, what is this going to be? I kept thinking tamed, and I'm like, that's not right. Oh, was flaky. It snowed. I love it. Communicate through disagreement. Wow. Surpassed. Outshone. Oh my God. In a... Oh. Guess what? I do know this, but didn't know I knew it. HCMC, Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be have things out. I'm hoping it is ing. I will say, what a Sunday. What a Sunday. 91-day streak. Love to see it. We didn't have to use the checker or any higher power. I do feel like I'm getting better at that, even since I've started doing this. Let's go back to this puzzle. And maybe I can... Is there a way that I can... I don't think I can make this any bigger than it is. But what if I... No. Okay. Anyway. So here was the key for today. Let's just recall. In a rare instance, I got this first down, which was a key to a lot of things, because then in a total guess on this, based on the C, this ended up being right. And then this next one down also got that pretty early, at least the congressional side. So that gave us a real springboard. I feel like we moved quite a bit. These long ones were not as daunting. I was not as much of a coward as I thought I was going to be. And that really helped. And then there were some things that were really somewhat tricky. I found this section right, I wish I could highlight, right here. That's kind of like middle section. Ooh, things got tight in there. Toward the end, I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if I know this, especially, I mean, an NLRB. Wow. Those were somewhat guesses. So I will say this. I appreciate just from the standpoint of like spelling, I appreciate seeing Isolde in there, because what a weird word, right? Same thing with thane. Don't see it that much. And if you don't know the vocabulary, you would think this can't be right. This has to be something else. Have I ever heard of Toni Stone? I haven't, but now I know. And I was somewhat surprised to see Palestine in there, just because I didn't know that's the setting for those books. We had some fun clues in here. Clever, beasting being one of them, I thought was good. And then we had some callbacks like Wario. And what else? There was one up here that was a callback. Oh, and I didn't even look at this. Wow, I knew that. Shout out to Afro Man. And let's see. Yeah, it was good. This was good. Oh, we did find out that old Bulgarian rulers were actually czars. I guess because they were part of the Russian Empire, back in the day. This did end up being Shang. And I didn't know. So a lot of good that went on here. Freestyle exercise. I will admit, I have no idea how this is a theme. I have no idea. Freestyle. I don't know. Let's look at, you know what? I'm going to look at Rex Parker, because Rex Parker always helps me with this. Now, they gave this puzzle relative difficulty a medium. I actually was thinking that it was like on the harder side of easy, because there wasn't anything that was like very esoteric or, way out there. Oh, okay. Freestyle exercise was literal. So it says no actionable theme, just a big Sunday-sized freestyle puzzle, which is exactly what it was. And Rex Parker also notes that Toni Stone was a new thing. And Afro Man, he also mentions in here, or whoever is writing today. Let's see. Yeah, Toni Stone, he gives a note out to Shang Wang, and said the exact same thing I said, which is, I guess I'm not as tuned into the stand-up scene as I used to be. That's exactly right. Leiden, he mentions. Yeah, and he does mention that they spelled it alternatively in this puzzle, which does ring true to me because I've seen it Leyden, which Rex Parker also mentions here. Various silent letters. Yeah. Yeah, great. Okay. Before I hang on that too long, let's just take a quick pass at the stats. I think the stats bear out exactly what I've said so far about the puzzle. Guys, notice this. Yeah. In 1 week, I moved that about 1 percentage point. So I'm working on it. 91-day streak. Yeah, we are a little over average today, which it did feel like because that section that we ended up working on, it caught me up a little bit with Ho Chi Minh City and the National Labor Relations Board and stuff like that. So it did take a second for me to calm down, put my head back on, and do what I needed to do. Anyway, congrats! Another successful Sunday in the books. It was enjoyable. It didn't feel overly taxing. We got to go to Rex Parker, which, if you are a puzzle solver and don't know about Rex Parker, it's a blog. It's called Rex Parker Does the New York Times Crossword Puzzle, I think. Yeah. And it's an excellent resource. There's a bunch of authors. Rex Parker used to be the only guy, and now he's got like a group that talk about the puzzle every single day. And I always appeal to Rex Parker as like the Bible of the New York Times crossword puzzle for me, for solvers. So shout out to Rex Parker. Love him. I can leave a link, I guess, in the description if, you care. So anyway, with that, thanks for joining. I will be back, as I am every day. I'll be back tomorrow with the start of another week. We usually sail through Monday pretty quickly. So looking forward to that. But thanks for solving with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great end to your weekend. Like, go do something fun. It's crazy hot here, so I don't know that I'm going to be outside, but I'm going to, figure it out. I'm going to go finish my iced coffee. So anyway, with that, have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow.